Hey folks, welcome back to the channel. My name is 3 Chord Dave, and today we're going to talk about my continuing experience with Fender Play as I try to learn the blues using the app Fender Play. And before we get started, I would really appreciate it if you could just hit down below there on that subscribe button and the like button and that bell thingamabob on all those things, because then you'll help out the channel and you'll get to see some more videos as we go along. So let's dive straight in and take a look at the Fender Play app. Now I'm going to bring it up here. You will see this video of, well, there's me at the Sydney Opera House, and now we're in the Fender Play. This is the blues path. This is where I am currently at the moment. This is a new thing. If you have the Fender Play app and you haven't updated it, the new update includes collections for guitar, bass, and ukulele. These collections include things like must-know riffs, 5-minute songs, challenging songs, less challenging songs, and super easy songs. And basically, they are crash courses in how to play different things on the guitar, the ukulele, or the bass. Still, this is a brilliant new feature because initially I thought this was collections where whatever you saw on the thumbnail. So you'd see Taylor Swift and Green Day beside each other, and you would think, what the hell is that all about? But there are there's all kinds of bands and music in these things, but it's all interesting stuff. It's new tech. It's basically the collections are techniques, riffs, solos, songs, everything that you need to be able to play particular types of music. They've also, and they continue to do, adding new songs. This week they've added Weezer, Rory Gallagher, some new Elvis stuff, the Runaways, the Strokes, Willie Nelson and family, and many more. You know, there are great stuff, great songs, riffs, solos, etc., being added to the app all the time. But what about me going through the blues path and my experience with Fender Play? This is now 4 weeks since I've started experimenting to see if Fender Play is for me, if it's something that I can actually use as a tool to learn how to play guitar better. Because as someone who has played guitar for over 20 years, there were things I knew and things that I didn't know. Basics that I needed to know, but basics I didn't need to know. And definitely my goal with Fender Play is learning how to use, how to play the blues, how to use techniques that I've never learned before, how to play solos and riffs that I've never played, and basically be a confident blues player. And I'm about halfway through. So how do I feel? Well, I would say I'm getting there. There's a lot of lessons that I feel I already know how to strum. Um, but again, that's balanced against things I don't know, like how to read music and tablature properly. Like I thought I knew how to read tabs, but I didn't. I knew how to see the chords that were there and kind of figure out how to play them. So, so I'm learning a lot of really useful things that, you know, I think in a month's time, 6 weeks time, when I'm hopefully heading down level 4 in the blues path, I will be beginning to feel very comfortable as a blues guitarist. Again, already comfortable holding a guitar, knowing how to play it as such, but never really that confident a guitar player. So for me, moving through this path, 4 weeks in, I feel like I'm putting in the work and I'm going to get where I want to go. I really feel like it's an amazing tool. I wish I had Fender Play 20 years ago, because I would have put in, I don't think I've ever put in this much work, dedication, day after day to learning guitar in all the 20 years that I've been playing. So valuable, definitely keeps me coming back for more. And maybe the thing is, like, I was always put off guitar lessons because you had to go somewhere for an hour. And if you got annoyed or frustrated, well, you had 55 minutes left. And you've got to stay there and be annoyed at the person who's telling you to do something that you don't like. With Fender Play, it's brilliant because the lessons are bite-sized for the most part. You're talking 5, 7, 8 minutes long, 10 minutes maybe for something complicated, maybe 12 minutes. And you can dive in and out. You can do 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 lessons in a row if you want, or you can do one. You can do a lesson and then practice it later on. Just a tip for any of you who are out there using Fender Play. Sometimes I will watch a lesson when I don't have my guitar with me. Maybe I'm out on the road. Maybe I'm just downstairs and I just think, yeah, I'll just look up a lesson, just kind of get my head around it. and then when I come back to play it again with the guitar, it seems to just be an um, easier to pick up the techniques and the strumming and everything else that we need to do. It's also been quite fun just diving into some songs, trying to learn some riffs, just to keep myself, with a guitar in my hand and keep playing. So, in general, week 4, my review is that Fender Play is really good for a guitar player, even somebody who has been playing for a long time. I'm learning a lot. Some of it I would say I already knew, but it's good to know these things. And going forward, I think having these fundamentals is going to be a good thing for me. And when we get further down the path, I believe that I'm going to be very comfortable in the new techniques that come along. So, my 4-week review of Fender Play is that it's great, and I really, really appreciate it. One of the great things I mentioned it in my last video, the Fender Play community. If you're a beginner, it's like you've had the guitar for a week and you just want to strum and put a video up on the Fender Play Facebook group. You can do that, and you will be inundated with encouragement. People will be like telling you, you're great, you've done well, keep at it. This is, a supportive community, which is really, really fantastic. And then there are people who post every single day who are obviously getting quite good because they're playing and they're practicing every day. Little bit wish people would you know post every second day instead of every single day, but that's a personal choice. I still think it's important that the community is supportive, and it's a really good thing. You also get the instructors from Fender on there every single day. At some point you get somebody doing their office hours, and they come on and they talk guitars, they talk techniques, they talk Fender Play, they talk lessons, they talk about guitars, all kinds of guitars, Gibsons, Epiphones, Fenders, Gretches, all kinds, electrics, acoustics, basses, ukuleles, you name it. And it's a really good, fun environment. You can get involved in those live chats, and it's lots of fun. So I would encourage you to dive into that. Even if you haven't got the app, you can check out the Facebook community. It's facebook.com/FenderPlay community. Really good, it's fun, and I think they do giveaways just on that Facebook group as well. So just to wrap it up, my Fender Play experience so far has been really, really good. I feel like I'm learning an awful lot, and hopefully in not too long, I'm going to be very accomplished, well, at least confident blues player. But that's it for now. I'm going to get back in some lessons because it is about 7:30 in the evening as I'm recording this, and I need to really put my day of lessons in. So I'll do that, and I will see you on the next one. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and the like button and the bell, and do all those things. Watch my next video, the one whatever one is promoted to you at the end. Watch that just for fun. Why not? It's all good. And don't forget, I'll see you on the next one.